What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new video, and pretty much to start this off, I just want to say hi. Like, just hi in general. Like, pretty much you guys come into the video, I would like to say hi. And the reason is because it is changing the channel a little bit. I guess, like, not a little, but like a bit of the channel. And pretty much one is the way I was years ago. Well, I guess in 2014, so a couple years. So Alex pointed that out, and I guess like people pointed that out before, saying that the old version was a lot, was better. That year when people were mentioning it, you could say I wasn't 100% focused around that. I was more like, oh, I'm same. I don't know what you guys are talking about, and it wasn't because of the YouTube video, like getting more subscribers or whatever. It wasn't. It was definitely not that. It's just there were some things happening, and I don't really want to talk about it personally, but it took a little bit of effect on my life. Let's just go with that. So, anyways, recently I was just talking to Alex about that, and he was telling me some stuff about what the old me used to do. So I looked at it. I looked at like at least like 10 to 15 videos. Figure out like what's Alex talking about. Like because I said before when I watched it, everything was fine. Like same person, but I think when I watched the old videos, I was watching the very very old videos that I kind of untitled in my channel, because some videos were bad. Like they were very very bad. Like half the gameplay was missing in some of the videos. But I was just starting out at the time. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, I'm putting myself in this and not knowing how to record gameplay or whatever. Those moments, I kind of felt like I was the same. So I was like, okay, well, there's nothing really wrong here. Like, I don't see what's the problem. But watching 2014, that was when like I was kind of picking up the pace a bit more about knowing about gaming, recording, and all that. Audio could have been better. I'm going to point that out. But like literally looking at what Alex was talking to me about, it definitely was true what he was talking about. Because I even like noticed, because like I watched those old videos and I'm like, because he mentioned Markiplier to me. He's like, you're a fan of him, so why don't you like look at it that way? And then I started watching my old videos, and I actually kind of saw it that way. I was like, yeah, like those old videos really remind me of Markiplier. That's probably why people kept saying you before when I made Happy Wheel videos. They're like, you're like Markiplier, and I'm like, oh, I can't be Markiplier. Like we both look different. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, no, looking at it, that will definitely have to be something. My corny jokes nowadays will be changing to better jokes. I kind of was trying to push myself to make jokes lately because like I was like, okay, I gotta be more funnier, because like I always wanted to push myself like a couple of years ago, because I'm just like, my friends don't think I'm funny. I've always been like this outcast because everybody make joke, and then I'm like, haha, there's this thing I think is funny, and everyone's like, that's not a joke, that's terrible. So I guess you could say I'm still kind of learning for jokes. I guess you could say still trying to learn my comedy, but just I guess I just gotta try and do what I can for the moment. But definitely the old way of doing the comedy, I guess I'll bring back. It was probably a lot better than the way it is now, because Alex pointed it out. So I thought, well, if that's the way people are looking at it, then definitely I should, change into that. I think this way should be probably a lot better and all that. Like I remember, like I was saying about pushing myself a bit more. I did that even with the weird podcast a bit, especially when I was doing conversations with people. When Alex came in, I was saying unfortunately a lot, and they were making fun of me on it because they're like, "Oh man, you shouldn't be using unfortunately for these sentences and all that." I didn't really know how to use unfortunate. Like I've never used that word in my life, unfortunately. So I was just like, you know what? I gotta bring in some big words, make myself look good, because I don't want to look like some random idiot that Alex knows. And I'm like, I gotta sound a lot better. I really gotta sound better. And I guess that's just what it is. I tried making myself sound a lot smarter than I am. Like I'm not smart. a lot of people would say. My teacher said I wasn't the smartest before. People would always, like, I don't really know why, but they would, like, kind of look down on me on some things. I'd be like, I want to do that. And they're like, no, I don't think so. And I'm like, why? Can I do it? They're like, you're good, but no, we don't want you really in general. I guess you could say, like, that's what kind of happens. It's just, like, those are my moments. Like, you could tell that there was issues with people that were kind of, like, knowing me. So I was just like, oh, well, if I sound smart, because Alex is this big YouTuber, he sounds smart, so I'm like, well, I gotta, sound smart too. Why should I sound this stupid and to everybody else? So I just did. I was just like, I'm gonna force myself into it and do all that. Yeah, so I became this other action guy that's not me. So it's like, there's a character, you can say, beside me right now, that's action, and then this is me, pretty much just talking right now, just talking very easily to you guys. So I think that's what happened. And it's like PewDiePie. Like, people are like, oh, you're not the same PewDiePie, because he even says in his videos that he has to put an act on to be PewDiePie, and then in real life Felix is awkward, which is definitely me. I'm like super awkward half the time, especially at work. Like, I barely talk to, like, customers half the time. I'm like, it depends on the situation. Like, it can get awkward, and then there's moments where it's not awkward for it. So that, I think that's why. But anyways, I will try to make things a lot better for you guys, and try to swing back into the old way, I guess you could say. Try that old way out. Make it better. So, but anyways, that's pretty much it. So we got PlayStation category stuff that's happening next week, so I can prepare for it. My buddy gave me an idea of how I should prepare for it, so that's why it's going to take me this week to make sure that everything is good and awesome for next week for you guys. So yeah, I'm going to do that for you, get it ready, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So I'm not pulling a PewDiePie thing for this or anything, but I will see you guys later. So have a good day, good night, whatever time to watch this at, and yeah, so take care, everybody. Have a great day.